But before we do, let's dive into some other news stories. And first off, we have a couple of games that are leaking for Switch and Switch 2 coming from the ESRB. So this first one here is going to be BlazBlue Entropy Effect X. You can obviously see over here that the platforms for it here are listed as PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Switch 2. It says BlazBlue Entropy X is rated T for teen by the ESRB with blood, fantasy, violence, and suggestive themes. This is an action-adventure game in which players help a group of scientists obtain a mysterious element by diving into different realities. Players traverse 2D side-scrolling levels to battle enemy ninjas, armored soldiers, and large enemy creatures. Players use swords, guns, spears, and lasers to kill enemies in a fast-paced melee-style combat. Battles are highlighted by sword-slashing effects, large explosions, and splashes of red blood. Some sequences depict female characters with deep cleavage and jiggling breasts. Reading the ESRB at times, like, oh, we got some jiggling breasts over here. Anyways, that's not the only game leaked by the ESRB today. I wanted to make sure that we went over another one as well. This one might get you guys excited. We have, I want to give credit to Necrofelipe because this is where I first saw it here, but it is on the website. The Binding of Isaac Repentance, and you can see the platform is Switch 2. So that's really cool. Obviously not a lot of information in this post, but it doesn't really matter. Bottom line is both of those games seem to be coming to Switch and Switch 2. Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus just for Switch 2. That's really cool. And obviously these games have not been like officially announced. We have no additional information on that. But what we do have additional information on are the Japanese software sales and hardware sales for the entirety of 2025. The charts are in, and we're not going to go over everything because as you'll see here, there's 100 software titles. We could be here all day reminiscing on them all. But I figure we'll go over like the top 10 for the year, and then we'll dive into the hardware sales. So for the software side, we see Mario Kart World was actually the #1 seller last year, moving 2,668,381. Then you see Pokemon Legends ZA for Switch, moving 1,529,823. Then you see Pokemon Legends ZA for Switch 2, moving 1,004,154 copies. Then you see Monster Hunter Wilds on PlayStation 5 coming in here at #4, moving 838,319 units. Then Super Mario Party Jamboree for Switch, moving 498,397 units. Then you see another Switch 2 game in Donkey Kong Bonanza, an exclusive at #6, going at 435,206 units. Then you see Kirby Air Riders coming in at #7, moving 424,837. At #8, we see the Minecraft version for Switch, moving 346,606. At 9, we see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, still doing some numbers here, 342,866 units. And then we see, well, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake for Nintendo Switch. That one moving 316,439 units. And look, the list is all here. We'll link to it down below if you want to go over the entire top 100. Maybe something we can go over on a live stream, but just it's a little too in-depth. This is almost a whole video for me to go over everything. But I want to get to the hardware numbers. And Switch 2 was actually the #1 hardware seller last year, moving 3,784,067 units in Japan. And then Switch 1 coming in at #2, moving 1,520,384 units. PlayStation 5 moving 897,204 units. Xbox Series moving 31,226. And yes, even the PlayStation 4 moved over 1,000 units last year, moving 1,087 units.